So we're going first pick on we picking edge rushers.
You can pick
Either
whatever you
one,
want.
whoever
Are
you
you?
think is
Yeah,
the
we're
most
going.
valuable.
Oh,
Like if
Chris Jones then, because no
Ooh,
Chris
I
matter what,
love
Jones.
it.
no, because no matter what, like you can be the best edge rusher in the world if you're single to one side. It's just you're closer to the quarterback. So we're going off who can affect the game the most. I'm not saying that's necessarily like
Love it.
the best at their position wise, like traits and all that. But I mean, I'm gonna if I couldn't pick Aaron Donald, I'm gonna pick Chris Jones because they above, right over the quarterback, instant pressure.
I love that line of
Yeah.
thinking, though. It's just physics.
But
Who's
yeah, it's like
closest to
right
the
there.
quarterback?
Who's closest to the quarterback? It's like
Yep.
the quarterback is like the most important player. He holds, closest to the ball. So just by
Yep.
default,
Love it.
interior
Yep.
lineman.
I love that discussion of
I do
which one
too.
is more valuable, and just kind of getting into all that. And now that Aaron Donald was out of the game, I mean, I think it's hands down Chris Jones is the top interior rusher we have. So to get him first, man, I mean, that
I get it.
switches some things for me for sure because I was kind of hoping to have him.
I thought I was getting him at 3.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
was, yeah. No, he's the closer.
yeah,
He get him in the playoffs. He's him and Mahomes. They close the games down. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Jones is special. So that's a good 1-1.
yeah. That's a great pick. All right, so I'm up next, and we're doing this snake style as well for everybody, just so you know. But with the second overall pick, I'm going to go with my top edge rusher, I think, in the league, and that's Miles Garrett. So,
Yeah.
he's still crazy. He's only 28 years old. You're going to be 28 week one of this upcoming season. But to me, when I watch film of the edge rushers in the league, I just think he's the most physically dominant guy that we have in the NFL. He requires the most attention, in terms of extra blockers and, sliding to him and all those sorts of things. But I just think he's at the top of his game. He's coming off a Defensive Player of the Year award and, still young in his prime. And for my money, he's the most difficult guy to block one on one off the edge in the league right now. So, yeah, I'm going to go Miles Garrett too.
What
Feel
do you
pretty
think
good
about that,
about it.
Carl? Do you take anything from Miles, or sometimes what Miles does kind of one of those unteachable kind of things? I'm actually kind of curious from players'
Why
perspective on it.
you asking questions you know the answer to?
I want to
I'm not.
emphasize this
I'm
because
not
I
watching.
watch him.
I'm not. I'm not watching none of that shit. I'm not covering 5 yards and 2 steps. Like
Right.
you go do your thing. But I mean, 100%. It's physically gifted traits like I don't think we've ever seen before as far as what we give into an edge rusher. Just special talent, and I mean, it's yeah, like I said, that's probably what like one-on-one wise. But at the end of the day, like it's still you can still figure out where he's at, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? And you do give him probably the most attention, but that's what I was gonna pick as far as edge rushers too. So I agree.